Hi buddy, good afternoon. I'm doing another one from Bugforge. Today said, can you order things for less than the intended price? Okay, let's register as always. Let's put all into a tab. Let's register now. Okay. Um, okay, let's see. First of all, phone number. Just put anything. Delivery register. Now, before we do anything, let's first of all test the normal process. So we add that, you go to cart, you have clear, continue shopping, checkout, and then you send her, note is optional. Then you place an order and you have your order delivered and you view it, and the order with the price the same as we did. Now the question, if we look for the history, there's two steps. One, send request to API payment, validate this one, just validate the credit card, and response said validate true. So this one just for validation. The next one is processing the payment. You can see request this one just send the payment. I don't know how it trace the checkout card because I don't see it doesn't send the order ID, it just send the payment. And then the next one is the one that send the order itself. You can see the order uh, at the end. You can see payment method card, note A, phone, it send that, and it send what the order ID, total price and unit price. So it have a total price here calculated, as you can see the problem here. If you do the process, the validate the card, it doesn't send, it just send the amount, doesn't say which order. I'm not sure how this one related, but we can see the order here. So the question, you can see what happen if I change this payment card. It looks like independent, because even if I put, for example, no, this is this is validation. Oh, the card is validated. And then we have the process request, for example, with a card number. So if I try to play and say, what happened if I put this one 099? It said your response, yes, transaction is passed, but it's not related to any order. So it's not. It's just a payment for some reason. So you can see the app is broken in different ways. The next one is the most important one is this order one. Can we control this order? This order say uh, a request is interesting. You have a total and unit price and the total on it. So how this one works? So if I edit this request and say how about changing this total price for the sake of arguments, what happens if I change this one? Because remember, the payment and the order are not in sync. The system doesn't, it just accepted an order without confirmation. If I send now, you can see it's sent to 099, but response, you just say order number 2 was created without testing even a payment, because the payment is only go there. If I refresh this page, we can see we got another order number 2. Oh no, it didn't work. Why it didn't work? I thought it should work. Order number, this is the first one. Interesting. Why is not working for me now? I thought we did it. Why is not working? What? Order number two, CID IN9. That's this one. So it didn't change the payment. Interesting. What I was doing wrong? Oh, I changed the unit price. That's my mistake. Oops. I changed the. I need to change the total price. Let's say total price. Let's say 0.003. That's why I didn't change. If I send this, now the total price is 003, response, your order number 3. And now let's try now to see what will happen if we refresh that page. And we can see it in 0 if I do view, and then we got flag today. The problem with this app, as I said when we look for a network before we did it, is the order process and the validating process or the independent. They're not working together. So you can send the order and just create it without verifying the payment. So that's exactly for today. Thank you everybody and have a good day.